The 4-inch Curvy Log Cabin Trim Tool from Jean Ann Wright is the third in a series of Curvy Log Cabin Trim Tools. Just like the 6-inch and 8-inch sizes, this 4-inch mini size is clearly marked with all the cutting measurements you'll need. No need to hunt for your instructions every time. The pieces are sized so that they are large enough to handle comfortably, and the Creative Grid's grip makes the tool a dream to use. Each round is trimmed to perfection before the next round is added. Miniature piecing has never been so easy and accurate. Now let's take a closer look at how this ruler works. Locate the white center square. Cut a precise 1 1/8 inch square. If you are uncomfortable cutting the 1 1/8 inch squares, there's a template in the upper left corner of the 4-inch Curvy Log Cabin Trim Tool that will help you. Next, check the size strips you'll need. The sizes are printed right on the ruler. Since the suggested width of your narrow strips is a tiny 1 1/8 to 1 1/4 inches wide, we found that when we used the charming Itty Bitty 8's ruler, the exact widths were very easy to see and cut. Begin constructing each block by adding each new strip or log in a clockwise direction. Starting with the center square, sew 2 wide strips around the center square. Then add 2 narrow strips. Now trim the round by positioning the narrow round one over the center square, lining up the narrow strips with the dotted lines. Trim 2 sides. Rotate the ruler and the block 180 degrees. Position the wide round one over the center square, again lining up the wide strips with the dotted lines, and trim the remaining 2 sides. Now you're ready to add another round. Again, add 2 wide strips, then 2 narrow strips, proceeding in a clockwise rotation. Once you've added all 4 logs, position the narrow round 2 square over the center square and trim 2 sides. Rotate the ruler and the block 180 degrees, lining up the wide round 2 square. Trim the remaining 2 sides. Now you're ready to add the final round. Once again, add 2 wide logs, then 2 narrow. Position the center square over the center square of the block and trim all 4 sides. No need to rotate the ruler this time. Simply trim all the way around for a perfectly trimmed block.